Alright, I am back. It's been a while. It's been a few. Oh shit. Oh no, I should have started the stream. I'm sorry if I shouldn't have. Okay, maybe this is okay. Maybe I won't have any issues. I just remember that there was this one time where I had either the game or the stream open and that wasn't a good thing. Didn't even test if the game is actually gonna show up. I might have to end the stream. Let's see. I have too much food in front of me. I can't eat it right now. Damn, dude. Hmm. It's a good thing though. If all you need to be full is eat one piece of meat, it's pretty good. Not just financially, I mean, for health-wise. I feel like some people don't know how to define being full, being not being hungry. Because some people just eat and eat and because it tastes really good. That's how I used to be, at least. I wish I made a separate save for when Dahlia entered the picture. But I didn't do that. I wish I did. Because that's when the real case really starts. Here is the part that I'm gonna press. Well, present the evidence. How they use the card. Why are you asking me that? Yeah. What? We actually go better with coffee than sugar, right? No. Listen, my point is if you are not sure, you might as well add a ton of salt to it. It might bring out the rust in something, like a piece of evidence. What are you implying? That's right, Mia. Go present something, you have got nothing to lose. By the way, wouldn't put out salt in my coffee. The two don't go well after all. Okay. That was such a bizarre analogy. And you're absolutely certain that it was McCran who was carrying the body? Well, he was wearing a business uniform, but as for his face... So you're saying you didn't get a clear look at his face? Well, they were far away and it was raining as well. I thought I was only supposed to say exactly what I saw. Excellent! You're a remarkably honest young woman! Okay. Game, please, let me claim you couldn't have seen the car. No, I didn't mean to do that. I am moving way too fast. You couldn't have seen the car. Anyways, yeah, like previously, look at this. He was here. How do you see the car? Anyway, seriously, I had to leave. I had something very urgent to do. I couldn't wait. So yeah, I guess it's gonna be divided in 2 episodes. Relatively so. Present. Game, please! Please! I just think of Ron the Light. Master Mask. Please, game! And then you play the music. Dusky Bridge map. Like, please. To her car. What about his car? Oh wait, that's his car. I thought you said I thought you said Valerie's car. But that's no, gay. Stop being stupid, okay? It says, oh no, to the car. Man, I have to read. To the car, not her car. Oh my god. Okay, let me think about what I'm doing. Okay, let me look at the evidence. Let me revisit this. I press her on everything. Hey, this is what I wanted to press her from the very beginning, but I guess it's not that, so now I don't know. Look at the clothing though. I feel like that's a thing I have to actually talk about. Seems to have been taken by the witness. Look, I really don't think there's no process of elimination. It's not gonna be this, okay? We already said, hey, this is the only way it can be hidden. We're not gonna leave it in the rain or in the bridge or anything like that. No way, dude. The rain or whatever, doesn't work. None of those arguments work. That's what we got through from pressing. The evidence doesn't show anything about how it would have been better to hide the body. I mean, to hide the body like in the area, so. It is another thing I could show evidence on, but it is not saying anything. I don't know if I should try guessing. We could pick it up in his hands. Valerie's autopsy report, stabbed with a knife in the back, died from Brothers to 4 and 5.
It really has to be that. It really has to be the map. Like, dude, I'm kind of stuck on this idea that that's the way it happened. Quickly pick it up in his arms. Like the animation for her raising the finger. Phoenix doesn't have an animation, it just already has the finger raised, I think. Nah, I thought I had this in the bag, but now you're telling me every theory you have is wrong. That's what you're telling me. Hey, if you tell me this is supposed to be where I'm supposed to spread evidence, it would be incredible. Hold on. Shut up. Shut up. Are you serious? What the? No! No! We already talked about this. It can't throw away the body, okay? You said it can throw away the body. You mean the defendant carried the body all by himself? Yes. See the side of the I don't think it will be difficult. Yes, but there's they were on a narrow bridge that was ready to collapse, so that implies you could have thrown it here out of the bridge. Is it for it to okay. Then I misremembered. I mean, obviously, yeah. Consider that it could have your strong hair on. Hold on, let me read this. Why do you say it's already broken down and heading away in the mountains? If anything more to hide, of course, will be going on before burning it. Yes, but that mountain is famous among hikers. What's the number of people going? It's rare, right? Okay, that was just not introduced while pressing her. I thought that was introduced while okay. Whatever, dude. Here we go. Akira no mountain is begging to be found. I can understand that. However, the idea of moving the body for that purpose is clearly odd. There was a much easier way to make sure the body wasn't found. Whoa, what is it? Take another look at the map of the area and you'll see how. There's a river right below the bridge. Earlier Mr. Ashworth pointed out something interesting about the river. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies that fall in are never recovered. Oh! I didn't notice that. In the kidnapping case 5 years ago, the victim's body was carried away and never found. If the murders were to occur at that same spot above the Eagle River, you can bet your boots that every other killer will have tossed a body in the water. I love this music. You got music. Order! Order!
Order! I'm not sorry if I care for the way you put that, Miss Faye. But I must admit it was saying ought not to have thrown the body into the river. Whoa, Mr. Ashworth! How sad. Perhaps Miss Faye would do well to try taking a dip in the river herself. After all, you claim to be such an expert in the ways of nature. What are you talking about? My point is that no matter how odd you may find the killer's method of body disposal, the fact is that this is what the killer did. None of your arguments have anything to do with what the witness saw. Quite true. Good point. Miss Faye, it seems that your assertion is without merit after all.
Objection!
But what the witness claims to have seen is totally ridiculous.
Objection!
Certainly you can't deny that. The body that was found in the trunk of the car. That's certainly consistent with what the witness has told us. Please, witness, go on with your testimony. I'll try. All you have to do is tell us only what you saw. Otherwise, the mean lady might yell at you again. What is it talking about? Alright, I'll do my best. After a stabber in the back, we get Barry open his arms. He got over to the car. The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid his body in there. That's true. What did the man do then? Well, naturally, he got in the car and was about to flee. That's where I came to my senses. I said to myself, you have to call the police. And so that's when you called the police. You're certain you saw all that with your own eyes? Yes, I'm 100% certain.
I could have brought this up earlier. Okay.
Well, Miss Foster, it looks like you have done it this time. Done what? Done what? It's a crucial mistake. Crucial mistake? Like what, Miss Faye? The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. You're saying you saw that, right? With your very own eyes? Yes, and? It's simple, Miss Foster. Take a look at the diagram. The place you claim to have taken a photo from that day is here.
Like, yeah, I could tell that from before, you know? Like, I could have brought this earlier, but game was like, no, not yet! You have to talk about that! No! No, it's not obvious enough, and I just mentioned the car. How would she know there was a car there, okay? A stupid game.
You see what I mean? Even if you try to see the car, this outcropping of rock is directly in the way. That's right, Miss Foster. From where you were standing, you couldn't have possibly seen the killer's car.
I admit that the diagram shows a large outcropping of the rock. However, it seems as though that it would stop her from seeing the car.
That's right.
Oh yeah? Doesn't it show this here 5 yards? Huh. Are you sure about that? I don't know, it looks very big. It looks like it's above the trees, doesn't it?
It's not higher down. I was able to see his car just fine.
I love that she does that.
I'm so sorry. What I just doesn't watch. I believe it was the witness who presented this as evidence to the court, yes? This is the location that the photo was taken from.
Your own photo tells the whole story. You can clearly see the left side of the bridge, but the outcropping that is being referred to is really more like a cliff.
Oh!
Your vision should have been completely cut off by this cliff, but still you claim to have been able to see the killer's car.
Order! Order in the court! Why is the meaning of all this ballyhoo? Ballyhoo! Your Honor, don't jump to any hasty conclusions. The photo that escaped fled in a stolen car was reported on the news. After witnessing a murder, and so you can appreciate that the witness was very upset. She must have heard about the stolen car and convinced herself that she saw it.
Objection!
But she was repeatedly warned before starting her testimony. She was told to testify only what she saw with her own eyes.
Oh! Mr.
Mr. Judge?
What is it?
I must have remembered things wrong.
Hold it!
Hey! Wait a minute! You can't just say that!
Objection!
Miss Faye, no one on the face of the planet is perfect. Yes, indeed. Quite true. You know what to say. To err is human, to forgive to buy. I am kind to give the benefit of the doubt to our witness here.
What the hell, dude? You guys are simping.
What? That's not fair!
Ha! Save the tears for later, kitten.
Mr. Armando!
Don't look back until the trial is over. Now is the time to go forward.
But that wasn't fair!
Okay, kitten. You need to relax. Then you need to remember the other kitten's testimony.
The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there.
So tell me, how did she know that? Exactly. How did she know that he broke into the trunk?
Well, everything! It is the same thing as a car, dude! Everything! Everything about this! You couldn't have known anything that's happening right now! It's everything! I don't want to dance around this thing! Let's get to the fucking point! It's everything! Let me clean this. I want to get this out of the way, so I'm cleaning it here. Bunch of meat pieces that I'm not gonna eat right now because I'm not hungry at all and I can't eat while I play this. Okay, spicy. You can't eat spicy while you narrate things. It's bad for you. It makes you burp a lot and makes you freaking hurt your throat and everything. It's bad. Everything's bad when you eat spicy food, when you have to narrate. Alright! Alright, that's all you have to do, but you have to narrate. Does anyone talk like that, by the way? How did she know that you broke into the trunk? Does anyone talk like that? I wonder. Maybe in like a parody, maybe. I don't know, I can't think of a parody that will have someone talk like that. But yeah, besides me. How did she know that they broke into the trunk? Well, Miss Foster, what did you can explain how you knew that? You're going to have a lot of very suspicious people on this side of the courtroom. I find it surprising that it just keeps on speaking for me, like... Okay, that sounded weird since I am playing as a woman. No, I mean... I always think that it's only talking to Mia Fey, but it's talking to the defendant when it says that it's talking loud enough. Usually they're not talking loud enough for anybody else to hear them, unless they have very good ears.
Whoa! Witness!
Well, I said that he broke into the trunk. Because there were marks left in the trunk lid. I said they were scratch marks from when he broke into it.
What? Let me see the photo. And how did you notice that? It's true. You said they look like scratch marks around the keyhole. Boom! It's obvious that this trunk has been broken open. Well, Miss Faye, are you satisfied? Satisfied?
The judge is on your side. Can't make any mistakes here. What she's just said. There's a contradiction in there somewhere.
I'll buy it.
The new way still doesn't feel right, but I am okay. I guess I'm satisfied. Sort of.
I hope this has cleared up any doubts. Indeed, I believe it has. Hey kitten, this is no time to play around. Well, it is always when I am around, so...
Huh?
By looking such a huge contradiction, what am I going to do with you?
Contradiction? That was my imagination after all.
Very well, let's move on to the next.
Just a minute.
What is it now, Miss Faye?
I've got a big problem with what this witness said.
I'll proceed if you don't change your mind every 5 seconds.
Hang in there, Mia. Melissa Foster. I said you have finally betrayed yourself.
Anyways, how can you see the scratch marks? Like before, like, did we show this to her?
Melissa Foster. Yes, I have finally betrayed yourself. What? I saw you were in a field taking photos of wildflowers. But even so, you knew about the scratches.
I mean, yeah, obviously, like, what the hell? Dude, you are like fucking with my brain. Like, oh my god. I thought she proved that she's not... Okay. I thought she proved that she knew about this from the photo, not from... Like, what? What kind of defense is that? Oh yeah. Hey, Your Honor, I can explain. I wasn't there. I just deduced that she was there because there are scratch marks on the car. Okay, obviously... You are still talking about something that you couldn't see there. Like, it's very... How did anybody accept this? How did anybody in the court accept... Like, here's the problem. You are telling me something so stupid that I wouldn't even want to consider. Actually, it's worse than that. It's not just stupid. You are making me repeat myself for the 3rd time. She was there, okay? You couldn't see the car. Here's the car. Okay, but what the heck? Oh, now you're showing monitors that you couldn't have seen. So, like, what the heck kind of defense is this? Okay, please, don't make me repeat myself like this. And let me make my points. Oh my god. Ah!
The question is when? When do you get a chance to see those scratches?
You saw the picture, I guess. I don't know. That's what that's the only way that sounds stupid. But I guess it is stupid, okay? I guess you can just bullshit as a witness.
Finally! I finally got her!
Ha! I'm getting pretty tired of waiting over here. But perhaps it will be faster if Miss Faye explains herself.
Your Honor, there's only one possible explanation. The reason the witness had seen the scratches was...
Oh my god! I know! She knows the car actually! I was wrong! No, she doesn't own the car. Stop making me repeat myself! She put a corpse in herself, okay? Shall I even joke around? And you know what? I'm gonna try to not joke around too much in this case because I know in this case there's not a lot of jokes, and I know that I know that this case is also gonna be very long. Like for me, this case is a part of the next case, okay? So taking that in mind, this is the longest one, okay? Wanna see? Oh, episode over? No. That's just the first part of the next case, okay? This is just the first part. Then there's a second part which is freaking long, and somehow you get the 3rd part, which is insane given the situation you're gonna be in the next case, okay? Like, damn, man. Talking about Shelby levels of tension. Anyways, give me my answer to the notes. It's on my phone. The trunk's lock is broken. I have to say this is the first time. Because I really need to write as many details as possible, okay? She claims to be there. Transaction number is increasing. She put a corpse in herself.
There's only one way that the winners have the chance to see those scratches.
Yes? What is it?
Naturally, when she opened the trunk and stuffed the corpse in herself. The person who really hid the body in the trunk of the car was... Melissa Foster! It was you that did it, wasn't it? That's ridiculous! I could never... I was the man in the prison garb. It's the one that... I don't think so, Miss Foster. If Mr. Foster had been the one to put the corpse in the trunk, well, simply use the car key. There was no need to break it open. But... he stole the car! He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at the red light, which means that the key would have still been in the ignition. Oh, I see.
Good point. I didn't consider that. Yeah, you still have the keys when you stole the car. Yeah. I love that.
Thank you for telling us about the scratches, Miss Foster. Without that, we never would have uncovered the truth. That it couldn't have been Mr. Foster that put the body in the trunk. No! Preposterous! The message is that the witness put the body in there. If that were true, then how do you explain the photo that she took?
Well, the camera, you can time it to do it.
The corpse could only have been put in the trunk when the incident occurred. And we already know that, at the time, she was taking photographs. Nice chance, Mia. Finish this thing. On the contrary, I'm not so certain about that anymore, Mr. Edgeworth. There's no need to think too deeply about it. What I'm saying is that Shutterford may not have been pushed by Miss Foster herself.
A timer function!
Let's take another look at this camera and see what the figures it has, shall we? It has a timer built into it, being a mini tripod. Why? It's almost as if she had brought this camera just to take this picture.
What are you trying to say then, Miss Faye?
That when the crime occurred, Miss Foster wasn't in the field as she claimed. Well, if she really used the camera as the timer, then the answer is yes. She was somewhere else.
Except, why do I have to spell this out to you? We went through this! She put the body in the trunk! She was there! Ah! That's the only way she knows, okay? Dude, it's gonna get worse. I already know it's gonna get worse though. Like in the next case, it's gonna get worse. You're gonna make me repeat myself like 5 times.
Will the defense please explain further?
Listen, this is a crucial point. Where was Miss Foster when the incident occurred? In answering the question, there's make clear Miss Foster's true identity.
Well then, please answer this question. Where was Melissa Foster when the incident occurred on the bridge occurred? Okay, whatever.
She was there. Honestly, she could have been here too. I am probably gonna get this wrong. I could say this. Because she definitely was there at the end. But I believe she came with Valerie. Because it's Valerie Hawthorne, right? I'm gonna say this.
Literally, the witness was standing right there.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth?
Before pointing out where the witness was standing, Miss Faye, she should do something herself. She should figure out where she stands, if you catch my drift. Oh, don't worry. The drift wasn't really caught.
Yes, failure is an excellent opportunity for growth. No, try better next time. Shut up.
Actually, shut up, dude. Shut up, dude. Like, it could be either or. Oh my god, I went way too far back.
Miss Foster, blah blah blah, big bitch about Kade, or smack, blah blah blah, blah. I want you to repeat the question at least.
I love that dude, it's so cool. He has like the coolest animation in this game. Well, I mean, there's also Look At Me. I really like Look At Me. What's so much about being bound though? I'm trying to say that I want to get back to where I was. We saw it in the intro. You were there with Talia. I mean, with the killer. Dahlia was there with the killer. That's why Valerie felt like she had to go. Okay, at this point I have pointed out every single place. Like, okay. I already pointed to the car, okay?
Literally, the winner was right here, I think.
In the spot where the defendant's car was.
Motherfucker, dude. Oh my god. Stop being annoying. I pointed to the freaking trunk. Okay.
Yes, she had to put the body in the trunk before the defender returned.
Don't mind if I ask one tiny beanie question, do you, Miss Faye?
Oh, he's got a condescending tone in his voice.
If she put the body in the trunk at the time, as you suggest, that must mean that Valerie Hawthorne was already dead at that point, correct?
Indeed.
Please take a look at the top of Dusky Bridge. It certainly looks to me like the victim's still alive, and I'm mistaken. If Valerie Hawthorne was already dead, then who is this? The mountain is famous for spirits, so do you think it was the ghost of the victim? Could it be? Well, it could have been a spirit. It could have been a spirit, right?
Miss Faye, don't waste the course time with this kind of foolery.
What? Anyway, something that witness was in a different place at the time.
Are you certain?
Yes, I am certain, more or less.
Oh, come on now, Miss Faye. Well then, please answer the question. More specific things on the court. I pointed to this. I already pointed to this, I think. Maybe I didn't. I'm gonna go with here.
Wait a minute, was right here.
But that's where the victim Miss Hawthorne was standing.
Makes sense though. That's what I said before.
Order! 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 Miss Faye, what on earth?
Yeah, because that's what I was trying to say when I picked her side over there. Like, Valerie would have brought her as shown in the note. Oh no, I feel like maybe I didn't communicate that properly, but whatever. Your Honor, if I may. Of the party with a painting on the bridge, the defendant fled by car. But this would mean that there was no time to put the painting in the trunk. In other words, someone put the body in the trunk. It could only happen before the defendant met the victim.
Objection!
Oh? Oh, asinine. Of course, Mr. Hold on, let's go back.
How are you concluding this? Okay, how do you know he fled right away like that?
Otherwise, someone put the body in the trunk. Could it have been before the defendant met the victim?
So you're trying to claim that this happened... This is getting bizarre. What?
Oh, asinine. Of course, Mr. Faust met with the victim. The only person with the opportunity to have put the victim in the trunk is the same man that killed her, Terry Faust. You still don't understand, do you, Mr. Ashworth? By the time the witness's photo was taken, the victim was already dead. The person in the photo was not Valerie Hawthorne.
Dahlia dressed as Valerie. That's what you're saying? Valerie dressed as... Dahlia dressed as Valerie. That's a speculation, okay? You could have said that Valerie told Dahlia because it's in the note, okay? That made more sense, that's what I said. Dahlia dressing up as Valerie is such a stretch. How do you know that?
You may have the scarf, so you know what I know.
Objection!
What? I've never heard anything more ridiculous in my entire life. The horse that is depicted in this photo.
Talia?
It's obvious, isn't it? It's your own witness. What? It's the only possible explanation. The woman that Mr. Fox met on the bridge today was not Valerie Hawthorne. It was you, Melissa Foster! Me? Let's remember that it was raining and foggy on the day. Let's remember that it was raining and foggy on the mountain that day. Mr. Fox himself believed that the woman in front of him was Valerie Hawthorne.
Objection!
But the defendant knew Valerie Hawthorne very well. After all, she was the one whose testimony helped get him convicted.
Objection!
Convicted. But since then, the girl has spent 5 hard years in a federal penitentiary. I couldn't remember exactly what she looked like anymore.
You're just making this up as you go along. Where's your proof?
I've got it all right here. This piece of evidence will blow this case wide open. The day of the incident, Mr. Fox had forgotten what Valerie Hawthorne looked like. Mr. Fox has forgotten. Mr. Fox has forgotten.
Okay, I'm just gonna drink water. I give up then. You just said that slowly. Okay, I need to read that.
That's why I needed some piece of identification. Namely, this mother scarf.
Get owned.
Well, what do you have to say to that, Melissa Foster?
She actually passed out on the floor. Oh, where's Miss Foster? She's quarantined herself in the lobby.
It's obvious that Melissa Foster did it. She hid the body in the trunk and disguised herself as the victim. She set up the camera to snap a fake photo of them together.
The only question is, why did she do it?
Well, isn't that obvious? She's the real culprit.
Ha! So you figured it out? That she is Dahlia? Well, we have to wait for Miss Foster to compose herself before we start again. Until then, this court is in recess. The defense and the prosecution are both to wait in their respective lobbies.
Yes, Your Honor.
Understood. Very well. This court is in recess. To be continued, like that. Whoa, it's gonna go deep. We're actually gonna get into that. Into Dahlia's first case. I have no idea who was in your first case, though. Let's go. I don't want to do this. Okay, hold on. I got it, okay? I got it. I have some idea of what this voice is supposed to be like. By the way, stop biting on your stupid metal ball.
Miss Foster. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Where is it, guys? You're real good. You really hooked me up.
I'm messing up. It's a childish voice, okay?
I want to say thanks.
No, not like that.
I want
wanna say thanks! You're real gold! You really hooked me up! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh no, I did it well before. You're still biting on it.
Oh, thanks. I want to say thanks. You're real good. You really hooked me up.
You're gonna go with that, I guess.
Thanks. We're almost there. I also proof that she's committed a crime.
Yeah, but there's one more big obstacle we have got to get past.
Obstacle?
Yeah, a motive. Why would Melissa Forza kill that police woman anyway? I love this face he makes. He's making that face from Otome games, from like dating games made for women, like, but not like the anime based ones, the other ones, the Corazón de Melón, I guess. Well, I don't know if there's like Barbie. Let's say Barbie, yeah. It's like that voice is making is funny though. It's funny.
What the fuck?
Anyway, we're still badly in need of information.
Information? Right.
What we need the most is info about this Melissa Foster herself. All we know is that she is a student studying literature. One more thing.
What is it?
Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. The kidnapping murder case that Zebra Boy is on the death row for.
I do nothing. I didn't call nobody. I never lie.
Mr. Falls, in that case, tell us more about it. What happened 5 years ago?
Okay, I trust you. That day, 5 years ago, I drank of it every day. This picture, it reminds me everything. As you say, just like them, 5 years ago.
What if the picture is not from this case? What if it's the old picture? Wow.
It could fall apart any minute.
Well, didn't we say that it's not like this happened recently? I am so confused. Like, am I being ESL or is this case being terrible? I don't know, dude. How is it that? Okay, last time I played this was 5 years ago. I feel like the things that are bothering me this year are the same things that bothered me 5 years. Why is it that no one has pointed them out? When I look things up, they say, oh, best case. Okay, maybe you can still say it's the best case, but is anyone gonna acknowledge this? That you have to repeat yourself like 3, 4, or 5 times? And this thing about the bridge, like, what? Didn't you? What? It's so confusing, dude. And then you introduce like, oh, what if that was a ghost? And then it was not. Whatever, maybe that's just something. Okay, I don't know. You threw that idea in there, and it's like, oh, maybe, but how about no? I guess. I wanna freaking go monk. I wanna become a monk. Ha! Sorry, buddy, but you could sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute.
It's true, I did kidnap her. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend, Donna Hawthorne.
19. 25. Oh my god. You know what? I don't blame you. Like, you will be 20. She will be 14. Like, oh my god. Hey, Dahlia, I don't blame you for making this guy, putting him in debt, okay? That's just... You know what? You kind of... I know you're 14. Well, you probably asked for it, and you just wanted to take advantage of him, okay? Like, somehow you made him the victim. And I hate you, because now there's more allegations, okay? You know what? I thank you. Because now there's more content, okay? The more allegations, the better, more content. Is this why YouTube likes to say that whenever they approve my application, they were like, being approved for this application doesn't mean we endorse you. That's what they said, by the way. Here's the rules of branding and whatever. Yeah, so and also follow YouTube guidelines. That's what they said. Oh no. Daddy YouTube, please have mercy. Daddy YouTube, please have mercy. I know I hacked your website like 3 times. I know I created a sex empire on your social media network. But please have mercy. Alright. It's like I keep saying things that sound like a joke and they're not a joke. And then I say things that are a joke, but they may be taken seriously. Like, what's a joke and what's real when it comes to me? Like, in one hand, I do suck at communicating whether I am joking or I'm not, sometimes. In another hand, damn, dude. The things I have done and the things that I'm doing, I can't make them up. I am actually doing them. They are all insane, okay? Maybe not that insane, but like, yeah. Honestly, I feel like some people will hate me for it, but like, yeah. It happened. It already happened, so whatever. Now, I'm talking about hacking Google, YouTube, I don't know, another Google service, or am I talking about a sex empire, or am I talking about something relating to the 14-year-old dating the 19-year-old? Yes, I'm not gonna answer that. I like to have mysteries. That's a puzzle for you, okay? Good for you. Look at the size though. It's all bubbly, and when it has to blink, it stops being bubbly. I like that detail. I don't know if that's intentional. There's just like an animation for the bubbles to coming back. Right? Or is it an illusion? Maybe that's an illusion. Maybe that's just me.
Your girlfriend, huh?
Hey, hold on there. You say Hathor.
The victim's last name.
Tala Hathor. Valerie's little sister.
What? Are you serious? The girl, let her go.
Shut up! Go closer! I'll kill her! Dude, she's actually wearing that uniform. That's so whoa.
Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance.
She's actually wearing the uniform, dude. She was actually 19. She has a school bag. Oh my god, that's so weird. This game gets weird again. First it was a circus. Now this? Oh my god, dude. At least this guy is like a criminal, I guess. Look at that. He's pointing a knife at her. That's incredible. Let me look this up. It's a tourney. Terry Falls. That's incredible. That's incredible. Not feeling sorry for Terry Falls. I like how the music is changing. Exactly, Frogman. Good point. Yeah, that exactly. If there was any power imbalance between them, it was in her favor. Isn't that what people who defend this kind of situation say? Guys, he was autistic, so the child is the one that did the manipulation. They are actually they're actually the real predator, not the older man, okay? She was taking advantage of him. Incredible, dude. And then there's like a long argument here. I don't know, man, like, you guys don't feel sorry or anything about him, just don't take it too seriously. Don't take it too seriously. Like, don't let that ruin the game for you, okay? It's just a game. And things change in the end of the day. Like, I get the game sometimes do things that are very problematic, but I feel like it's good that sometimes that you have to consider that, how do I say this? You have to consider that sometimes games, okay. Sometimes you have to consider that times change. That's a good thing that times change. It's a good thing that I feel like it's better to look at how times have changed and see how things get better. How there's more awareness, how games are trying to, not do things like this that could be problematic because, I mean, you can do it for fun, but you don't have to take into consideration what harm it can cause. You can do it anyways, but, at least you're aware of the harm and maybe you can take that into consideration, you see? So it's like, when something problematic was done in the past, feel like it should be forgiven. Because the good that we have today kind of makes it easy to forgive it. It's just mostly good. It's a positive note, okay? It's a very positive note. So yeah, that's the way I see it. Especially when it comes to Japan though, because Japan still has this thing where it's not like Japanese people are okay with weird stuff, with creepy men, but Japanese some trends, let's say, some anime stuff or whatever, they get weird, okay? They kind of are feeding, it's like they are the only ones allowed to feed, and the only ones with an actual audience to feed into the fetishification of this thing, okay? Which is pretty bad. But progress is done and blah blah blah, yada yada. And they're never gonna stop, by the way, but hey, it gets better. More awareness, less weirdness, whatever. It gets better. And if it doesn't, I don't care. I'm doing good right now. You can be optimistic without being delusional. At first I thought shooting someone for a kidnapping was crossing the line, but It was to protect her little sister. I can understand why she did it.
No por tu sister! Her betray me! Betrayals!
What do you mean she betrayed you?
Everything! All lies! All make-believe! Kidnapping too!
A make-believe kidnapping?
Nadia, my girlfriend, my love, my teenage.
Oh my god, dude, stop! Fuck off! Oh my god! That's crazy! Ow, my tongue.
Did I just say my teenager? Since too many soap operas.
No, the things that flew over my head the first time I played this 5 years ago. I don't even know how. You know what? No, I know how. I guess, I don't know. I'm not gonna say how. It sounds problematic. I'm not gonna say how. So funny though. It's so funny how I can like play these things and at a younger age and like it just flies over my head completely. It just flies over my head completely. It's incredible. Is it bad that it's not flying over my head? Like, or is it a good thing? I think it's a good thing because I feel like what was happening before is that I was not paying enough attention to the variety. Like I said in other streams, I was always playing like, I was like playing like overnight. Okay, I was like 5 o'clock at night playing this. Okay. And I also had college, I think, or something, I don't know, or high school, I don't know. Or maybe I was in a vacation. I think I may have been in vacation. I actually just binged the whole games, okay? Didn't take like breaks. I was just like playing every single day, every single hour, playing. If I couldn't be on my chair, I would be on the computer. No, I wouldn't be on the computer. If I couldn't be on the chair, I would be on my bed. And I would play that. If I was not at home, I would bring the Nintendo Switch with me. Like, that's how much I was obsessed with this game back then. And nowadays, I mean, I'm just pissed off that it's so long. That's the only thing. Like, damn, man. This game is heavily making me wish I had all the time in the world to just play games all day, every day. But I can't! And then I say, oh, I want to take streaming seriously. I have to leave all of a sudden twice. My internet has to go out. I have to do bills and this and that. Phone calls. 4 phone calls tomorrow. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? And what else? Well, what else is trying to get another job? Oh, what else is medical problems? Yes, there's a thing now. Medical problems and this and that and this and that. Like, come on, dude. Are you kidding me? And I don't know what's worse because I hated high school and college too much, okay? It was way too stupid and bullshit. They wasted too much of my time. Especially college because I didn't get a career from college, okay? College sucks. I actually hate college for that. And I get it, like, that's just what's gonna happen when you pick the career I try to get. That's just what's gonna happen. That's not for people like me, okay? That's for people with experience in other careers. But that's my problem with college. They don't give you like actual... They don't give you a talk. They don't actually guide you or anything like that. I had to pick something on the spot in that very moment. And then I picked that and I didn't regret it because I read some stories online. Like, hey, it works for this person, and this person, and this person. Oh, hey, I just have to prove myself. Guess what? I tried to prove myself, and what happened is that the recruiters didn't even look at the projects I made to prove myself. They actually didn't even look at it. That's the deal. Because it's also automated, and it's all... Most of the things you do are not gonna be related to the job anyways, but I feel like some of it was, but it's still not enough though. Because experience is very valuable. That's the problem. It makes sense that your freaking project is not gonna get you that job. But that's the thing, it's like I kept being told, oh yeah, you're gonna, okay, I need to stop. I already talked about this before. I'm not gonna go on this tangent again. What a tangent. But yeah, basically I hate college and I hate high school. They were College was a waste of time, and high school was a waste of time, but you should never skip. Both college and high school are a waste of time, but you should never skip high school because you can. That's how you get jobs. Like if you pass high school, you can get you can get started at any job at least. If you don't pass high school, it's gonna be very hard for you to get any job. So yeah, pass high school, and there we go. You can even go to prison and still get a job. Okay, you just have to be a good guy. Just be a good guy, do good, present yourself properly. That's it. Because I have a job. Yeah, a job. I just need a better job because this current job now is becoming a medical concern, okay? It's becoming and like I could ask them to move me to another area. They will 100% do it because they are like pretty nice. Well, they probably won't because they said they're not hiring anybody in those other areas. But like if they had a position open, they would probably put me there because I mean it's all medical and you know they are like I'm doing pretty well there. I don't know, but I feel like they were always open to move me to another area and I just kept saying no, I'm fine here, it's whatever, you guys need me here, I'm gonna be here. That's what I kept saying. So they actually left me there. Anyways, back to the game. My teen angel is crazy. That's crazy. That's not even a thing, okay? That's not a thing. You're not a thing at 14, okay? Anyways. I mean, dude. Okay.
What did you size? I didn't all your size.
Anything Dahlia says? Hold on a minute. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie too.
Valerie was in on it.
Dahlia's family rich. They're very business. I got 1 euro. That's what we thought. Me and Dahlia brought a kidnap note. We sent to her dad. As for $2 million diamond, then he makes exchange on Dusky Bridge. By telling Valerie make transfer because she knew detective. Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, alright? In the end, you were planning on the splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh? Yeah, but that woman! That woman! Valerie! She do it for real! You shot at me for real! Me and Dahlia! Shooting on! Dahlia! She jumped in the river!
Yeah. That means you didn't jump on purpose, do you?
Couldn't do it! Couldn't even push her! Anyway, I blacked out. Wake up with police all over.
And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence.
I don't believe it! That woman! She betrayed me!
The man, there he falls. He killed her. He threw her off the bridge. He threw my beloved sister into the roaring river 40 feet below.
It's 5 years. All I wonder is why? Why? Why did you lie? That's all I want to know!
So that's why you called her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself.
Yes, I forget what she looked like, so I tell her to wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her. Just ask why. Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? Just want to hear answer come from her mouth. That's all.
So that's why you made a crazy escape like that.
Just one thing, Zebra Boy. My senses are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Falls, where is it?
Huh? Where's what?
Come on now, kitten. The ransom. The $2 million diamond. Remember that now? Did you give it back to Pops? Did the police take it?
I don't know.
Huh? You don't know?
Not really. I don't know. It's gone. With Dahlia.
With Dahlia?
That day on the bridge. Dahlia bought it in backpack.
Doesn't make sense. Why you guys...
Now gone. With Dahlia. Gone forever. Gone forever.
Why did you guys go to the bridge in the first place?
Into Eagle River.
It's up here with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute. You come back here now. Get out, ready to go.
It's a false. Just one more question. When you said with Dahlia, you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hathor.
I never found her. My sweet Dahlia.
I never found her.
Swallowed by river. Oh, Dahlia. My thing angel.
Oh my god. Your thing, Angel. Who was she anyway? Ah!
Those were 3
14? Guys, we were robbing candles before diamonds.
Robbing cradles. Oh, cradles. What's a cradle? Wait, isn't that thing where babies sleep at? No way, Mia! That's actually the insane thing to say. By the way, I don't think it's bad to go to college. I feel like I always have to, every time I criticize college, I also have to say that, I mean, it was dumb because many freaking incompetencies happened when I was in college. I had some really good professors, but some really bad, okay? Some of them were really bad. Anyways. College is cool. I know people who went to college and actually got a career right now, and they are doing great, okay? Everyone in my family went to higher education and they got a really nice job, okay? I am like the odd one out right now. Yes, anyways. I am the odd one out right now. College is cool. Just, I hate that I don't have any guidance when you start college, okay? Because I was always just, basically, I knew nothing when I started. Okay? So I made the stupid decisions that are not actually stupid, just extremely uninformed. Trusted not enough and guided myself by my own ambitions and delusions. Okay? That's like the main reason. Like, it would have been stupid bullshit regardless. If I chose another career, probably, maybe not. But it would probably be a stupid bullshit in another career. But the stupid bullshit did not prevent me from getting a job. What really prevented me from getting a job in a career was the career that I chose itself. Like, no one should study that as their first thing, okay? Nobody.
For 14, we were robbing cradles before diamonds.
She plans a fake kidnapping and disappears into a river with a rock worth 2 million. Man, oh man, angels these days.
Downstairs I found. I guess a one-way ticket to that round. Is Dahlia Hathor an angel or is she really a...
It's time, kitten. Looks like we have a few more races of our slaves now.
You bet! You bet!
Damn, I used as a ransom for Dahlia. Lost to Eagle River 5 years ago. The training wheels come off now, Mia. You have got to decide where the iron is hot. How did Dahlia get the crystal? Doesn't make sense. So I guess it was not a very well-staged game. Like, at what point? Like, the parents were supposed to give the diamond to Valerie. Not Dahlia. Dahlia was supposed to be missing. She would have to pretend to be missing. And she could not have stolen it because the parents would have to get the diamond when they heard the news. It doesn't make sense, okay? That's one of my rules. Remember it. That's one of your rules. Sounds familiar. Let me see that. Let me see that. That sounded familiar. Oh my god, that's too far back.
Not to go!
Wait, what did I go back here? Okay. Was I gonna write something else? It's just people looking are so disturbing though. Like you are an adult but you have the mind of the child and because of that you want to go for minors, like it's just so disturbing. I don't mean like going for minors part because I mean someone that's not 10 can also do it. I mean the part where your mind is like in that state, like it's just messed up because it's like you don't have to go to hell. Hey, do you really have any other way? Like, good. You are like a lion being told to not catch a pony. I don't mean a lion because of that's the kind of mind you have. Because you have that kind of mind and you are horny and you want to fall in love and this and that, okay? So it kind of leads to that. So it's disturbing. It's kind of disturbing, honestly. Just that's just a thing that can happen in reality. There's a lot of weird things that happen in reality that kind of make it make less sense, but yeah. There's a lot of things that don't make sense in reality. Like having an adult with the mind of the child is such a bizarre idea that you would think that only a person from a crazy country will come up with that, but turns out it's very common. Which is, I mean, I am sure that people know that, that's common, but instead you have to think that see this from a perspective where imagine if you never knew about that. Wouldn't that sound like a crazy idea? Imagine if the only people you know in this world are people that are just like you in every way. You would then see big differences like this as like an exaggeration for the sake of fantasy, fiction, comedy, entertainment. It's just like psychopaths. It's just like why are people born to want to burn things on fire, for example? Why is that even a thing? Like, if you were a writer, if you were God, if you were a developer, if you were any kind of creator, where that's godlike or creatively or science related or engineering, if you were someone that creates things, why would you do this, basically? Entertainment, I guess. Well, I don't know, maybe you have a message to send or something like that, but like, let's say you just want things to work, like a good world and whatever, perfect world and whatever, like, it's not about having fun, it's about getting the best results. Like, why would you do this? Like, it's so bizarre. It's very bizarre. Like, it seriously only works in either a comedy or if maybe you're trying to send like some message behind this. Like, that's the only way it makes sense to me. No, I'm not saying that, hey, you're a burrata and you want to talk about that. No, I'm talking about people like that existing. Like, why don't we just not have illnesses, I guess? Why are illnesses a thing? It's just, especially illnesses that are very bizarre like this, that provoke very scientific and psychological and societal problems and doubtful things. Especially because think about this, people like Terry Falls, they also can't date someone that's older because then they would be taken advantage of. It would only work if they were dating someone with the same mind as them. That's the only way it would work. Unless, I mean, I know maybe some people have a mind like that, but they are not like Terry. They are like, they're still like a functioning adult, they just have like childlike qualities maybe. Well, yeah, I don't know, it's just so weird. It's like people that feel like they are born just to be destined to be in death row. Why did this guy become a tutor? I know the game didn't mention this, but it said it online on Reddit that he was a tutor for Dahlia, so that's a spoiler. I don't know how that even contributes to the plot, but yeah. I mean, he was a tutor. How do you even get a job there? How do you even become a part of society? Like, I don't get it, man. It's just tragic. Like, are you just born to die? Well, not just like tragic, weird, I mean. You don't have to feel sorry for him. Like, it's just very weird to me. But it is tragic though. It's... Phew. Ah. It is also tragic to me. Dude, they put butthole hair in my chicken again. Oh man, so good. Again? You're showing that for a third time. Oh my god, please let me skip text. I don't know why I went back here. Why did they go all the way back here? I forget things so easily. So that's a yeah, that's crazy. That's just a crazy thing to say. Like you see, it's just, I guess going back on the other topic I mentioned about how things are better nowadays. Like back then, games like this, you just have, oh, they both, Armando and Mia, found out about this. I guess we are just gonna joke about it and move on. In anime, is maybe, I think it still is like that today, where they just are like, oh yeah, let's go, let me further say, haha, you're sexy, yes. They sexualize a lot. Especially before. I feel like Aichi is not as popular as it was back then. But nowadays, it's a bit more, it's less harmful. And we still have things that are like that, but it's like not as many things. It's not like normalized as before. It's like happening to a lesser extent, more people know about it, and at least the people who do it, maybe they have a good reason, or they do it with some precaution, with some caution, okay? They are considerate of the harm, so, but yeah, anyways. It's just because, yeah, it's weird. They just kind of, oh wow, you really do that? Wow, okay. Anyways, You know, like, hey, maybe you can still keep him as a client, but like, damn, man, if you are really gonna move on, like, it doesn't matter. It would be weird. Injustice days. I'm gonna need this. I'm not doing this. It got cold. Ah, it's very spicy. Too spicy. What are the chances that you are possessed? So easy. Don't try to think, you know it. Ha! You're still acting as thing as a kitten. Oh, it's because of the phrase he said before. Hold on. Should I go back? It will take too long, I think. Ellos se son that kind of... son de familia. That's why I went back. Armando, I mean. He said something that sounded familiar. That's why. Let it go. Blah, blah, blah. It's so long. Oh my god, I forget it.
Listen, a lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Smiling on the outside while your cuts are the twisted knots is the mark of a pro.
Maybe so, but I wish you could quit grinning at me like that.
Excuse me. May I speak, Mr. Judge?
Of course! Mr. Jones is ready anytime you like!
I'd like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why I always wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true.
Oh, I see! You're such an honest and upstanding young lady! It looks like this witness is a real professional.
What do you mean?
Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are darkest for her, click, she lights right up. Very well then, let's hear what the witness has to say.
Melissa Foster history.
I was out of the country until the year before last. Until I entered college. I never even been to Eagle Mountain before.
You didn't even ask her what to testify about.
Certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. The encouraging killing the officer would testify up against you 5 years ago. Kidnapping a poor girl. I should have been that it's a terrible, horrible monster.
Do you hear that, 30?
Out of the country, eh?
Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder.
Indeed.
Get up, kitten, or something, I don't know.
You bet.
So, I have to tie her to this case. Melissa Foster's history. I'm getting the GBGBs again of, oh no, I need to be awake, but I can't be awake. Again. You know what I did last time to make it happen? I think the lady was stood up and probably had to do something else, yeah. I'm gonna stand up, I guess. Okay. Maybe it is oxygen. I just wish I could open this window. What? Why are you in vibration? Man, you guys took forever to reply to me, by the way. Like 5 days. You're supposed to be a company. Or you're not a company. You just pretend to be a company. Freaking... How much activities people do for replying to me? Like, come on, dude. It's not like a company I like, actually. They might be useful, but they like sell data. Data they get from people without their consent and whatever. Not a big fan of that. Maybe they do get consent, but yeah, not a big fan of that, honestly. I don't like data brokers and data collectors and whatever. Even if they are ethical within commas, like there's just no way you can convert them ethical. Feels, blah, blah, blah. I just got bit. The freaking fit. That's so messed up, dude. These insects. What the heck does that even happen? So annoying. Wait, what the hell is that? Oh, that was probably today. Damn, dude, that's sensitive? Oh, hit what? No, okay, whatever. What's this now? Oh my god, is this late already? Okay. Let's see this. No. Nothing. Fires is the way. Always remember that. Let's go. Yeah. Your parents were killed. Right, everything you're saying right now has to be a lie. Yes. Let's get her nervous. It's not, shut up. Wow. You're certain of that. I like it when people say that. A later me is kind of giving me, dude, stop being a bullshit feminist bias or something like that. Digger of sorts. I suddenly feel inspired to be productive.
Objection!
She's really gone too far. Wow.
I say anything. Talk about sensitive. I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Perhaps your behavior that day was very suspicious. Not only have you contradicted yourself here in court, but you know things you shouldn't. For example, the scratches on the trunk of the car. Well, that's...
Objection!
Unfortunately, Miss Faye, your last statement proves nothing.
Oh really? Why is that?
The witness came to the police station once to identify the suspect. It's entirely possible that, at the time, an officer showed her this photo. Okay, why didn't we mention this before? Like, this is what I mean. You're all stupid. Oh my god, stop dancing about it. I'm going to kill you. I'm gonna start sending death threats. That seems like a rather serious mistake. Ha! That's the oldest trick in the prosecutor's book.
That's not fair! The wicked inmate may be able to forget that horrible day. When the crushed and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. A grudge. Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death.
Yes, and that's precisely why he harbored such deep anger against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt.
McGett's always maintained that he's innocent of those charges. He seems rather forgetful, the client, I mean. Not only did he forget about the deed, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well. And what do you mean by that? Your client, he forgot what the detective looked like, right? It's too bad for her that he forget about her testimony as well.
Well, she's right about that. If her soul is kind of forgetful. I keep having hair in my tongue, I don't get it. What have I become a cat?
Well, I couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right?
Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification.
Why, you have them wearing one scarf today. Then he probably would have tried to kill me.
That's true. He is clearly a bitter man.
Yes, but Mr. Fo's reputation just keeps getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. What should I do with the last statement?
I've added to the testimony.
Your Honor, what the witness said just now was tremendously important. Then I did add it to the official testimony.
The prosecution has no objection. After all, the defendant is a killer and a mentally imbalanced and wanted. That testimony only helps to further prove at that point.
No, that's not why I...
It's funny. How did you know it was white? Based on what we have shown. Based on what we have shown, you will only think, oh, it's blue. I'm gonna try something to see if it's gonna be easier to narrate. I like struggling to narrate, honestly. It's just spices, like you shouldn't eat spicy food when you play games like this, when you want to narrate. Uh-huh. It's not bad for us, hermano, trust me. Huh. Nice.
Witness, I want you to look at this photo you took. It's hard to see in the photo, but look at the scarf the victim wore as identification.
Oh, you're talking about the scarf right here, eh?
Yes, that's it. The scarf the police woman was wearing.
I've got her now. Just don't mess up.
But that's strange. In your testimony you said the following. Guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf.
White?
There's a scarf you identify as belonging to the victim. Who said it doesn't look white to me? Oh!
Well, it was foggy that day, and it was raining as well. I'm not surprising that she mistook it for white.
Sorry, but not this time. The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's scarf.
Yes, but what's the significance? You said that the scarf doesn't look white, but...
There's only one explanation for this mix-up. Someone the witness thought the scarf was white is...
Witness, have you ever seen this note?
No, no, never.
Top secret evidence. There's no reason that you would have.
I wonder about that.
What do you mean?
There's no choice Mr. Falls' instructions to the victim regarding the meeting.
Rather struggle.
I can't believe it's only been 2 hours. White scarf. Oh! Venus, you knew what this note has said. It's because you knew that you slip up and basically said white scarf. Well, Miss Foster.
Order! 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 Mr. Ashworth, I'm waiting for an explanation.
I'm quite certain this note wasn't leaked to the public. And yet, this person knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Falls is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hatton, is another. And finally, one more person.
You say? One more person?
That's right. A person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten? Yep. The third person that knew the contents of the note was...
Well, can I say this?
No.
Oh, you fucker. Oh, you actual fucker. Hold on, you're taking way too many points for that. I can't just live with that. Oh my god.
Objection!
I didn't know that was there. A freaking small door.
Objection! Objection! Take that!
And the person is... Dahlia Hatton!
Dahlia Hatton? I've never heard the name before.
Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There is her name, right there.
What's this? So who is this person? This Dahlia Hatton?
Miss Faye must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life.
The dead?
Dahlia Hatton was St. Peter's deceased younger sister. She was killing a crime 5 years ago.
Killing a crime? You don't mean?
Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Falls.
Objection!
You said she was killed, but was she really? What are you trying to imply? Of course, people thought she had died 5 years ago, when she fell off of the ski bridge and was tossed in the Eagle River. However, her corpse was never found.
Objection!
She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Talia Hawthorne is officially dead.
Objection!
But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Talia Hawthorne was 14 years old, 5 years ago. If she were still alive, she would be 19 now. Melissa Foster. But if that's the same age you are...
Objection!
Even you couldn't. Miss Faye, you're not saying... What I am? That's precisely what I'm saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is in fact Miss Talia Hawthorne.
What? Ha! Nice work. That was like tossing a grenade into a dream of alarm fire. But unless you can tie all the loose ends together, you are nothing but a hit and non-arsonist.
I understand. If I can sponsor to later, can't do this whole case with sad. There's my chance to make Mr. Ashford squirm.
Witness! Just who are you anyway?
I didn't think it would come to this. That's enough. Don't have to say any more witness.
Yes, I understand.
What? Mr. Ashworth, explain yourself!
Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue that matter this far.
You don't mean...
Yes, the prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know. Naturally, we conduct full background checks on all of our witnesses.
What did they say?
Ha! Looks like the kid knew. That's crazy. Knew her true identity from the get-go.
No way! But then why?
If you hadn't revealed her a secret, he wasn't going to say anything about it. All I wanted was her testimony, so I made a little trade. Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister, Miss Talia Hawthorne.
But... She died 5 years ago!
We thought so as well, but well, as you can see.
Why? Why did she hide her identity for 5 years?
It has nothing to do with the current case. She has merely accidentally witnessed to a crime.
Objection!
Accidental? I don't believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of a victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at the scene of another murder.
Objection!
Really, Miss Faye, I must say, your strategy here is painfully obvious. You're trying to pin your client's crime on innocent witness in order to win. At any cost.
How dare you?
Please, let us take a moment to think. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. But even worse than that, 5 years later, Talia Hawthorne lost something much more precious, her big sister. Miss Faye must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her.
What?
I'm inclined to agree with the prosecutor's logic. Miss Faye, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister?
Well, you see, I was waiting, so he's turning it around on me. Well, let me show you the note. We got it. Ha! Ha! I think you need a little push in the right direction, kitten.
The defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim.
That wasn't me. It was this guy. This crazy coffee addict.
The defense is ready to present their evidence to support their claim.
Of course it was him. Was it her? I think we have heard enough empty threats from you, old man. Ha! What makes you think they're empty, boy? Because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets.
I Well, I am sweating bullets.
You think you're in a tough spot, huh?
Of course, aren't I?
No. You have just arrived at the moment of truth, that's all. Whether you win or lose, that's up to you.
Up to me.
The rashness of youth. How charming. You're young.
It's coming from someone younger than me.
No, let's not waste any more time. Miss Faye. What motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne?
The sisters after Terry Falls escaped. I called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, talk to Dahlia. Then I decided the whole truth must come out. Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal the world the whole truth.
The whole truth?
There was a dangerous important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie. He gave her mouth shut permanently.
Objection!
A terrific story, Miss Faye. If you like fiction, that is. But in the court, Miss Faye, what was the secret that was so important? Where's your evidence? Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne and Terry Falls. There's only one important secret that connects them all.
Oh yes, I know the secret. Your Honor, the defense would like to request further testimony
What testimony?
regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago. We believe it will explain a lot of things, such as the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters.
Very well. I'll grant your request for further testimony. I know it'll be painful for you, but can you enlighten us once more, my little maple leaf?
Yes, I'll try, Mr. Judge. Putting on the whole charm one more time, Dahlia. But this will be the last time you hide behind your womanly lies. What else?
Alright. "5 years ago."
There it is. Obviously. That's so creepy, dude. Grooming. Yeah.
Hold it!
If I take a break. It's the spiciness that's getting to me.
Hold it! Hold it!
Wait, go over this again? Damn. Can't I ask you about where did you find it? Like, where it is now?
Objection!
I'm just tired right now. I am too tired. gonna leave. I can't. I'll just... I can't. I want to, but I can't, okay? So I'm gonna leave.